Please welcome the team Potato for the presentation.
Okay, so you can start.
Pig is one of the most important livestock in Cambodia. Prized for its meat, a lot of work and consideration needs to be put into feeding a pig in a farm well. And what about hundreds of pigs? It will take a lot of hard, mundane labor, and also it will be very time consuming and inefficient. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have IoT do it for us instead? We are Team Potato, and with our automatic pig feeding system, farmers everywhere can say goodbye to manual feeding, save fodder, and free up time to do more important things. Not to mention that it will cost the farmers less money in the long run and is environmentally friendly as well. So how do we do it? To break it down component by component, we utilize timers, motion sensors, cameras, automatic dispensers, a monitoring app, and a fence system to guide the pigs. Our sensors and fence system will safely guide the pigs into different directions based on its size. Once it arrives at the feeding area, it will be given a portion of its food according to its weight by the automatic dispensers. We determine the weight of the pigs using cameras embedded with machine learning algorithms. All relevant information will be shown in dashboard view to the owner through our free application that comes with the installment package. Um, Users can also set a timer to set the time interval for dispensing food, meaning that they can feed the pigs remotely from anywhere. In addition, the app has the weight of the pigs, so farmers can know when a pig is ready to be sold. All the farmers need to do is to load the food into the storage tank when it is empty. And here is a preview of our prototype app and system to give you a better and clearer picture. And this is the prototype app, which will contain the dashboard views. This is just a demo for now, but in actuality, it will have a dashboard views containing relevant info on the pigs. And here is the above view of the embedded camera embedded with a machine learning camera from above. This will help to determine the weights of the pigs. And here is the fence system. And right here, let us walk you through the flow of our design from the start to the end. So firstly, when a pig enters the fence, it will be encouraged to move in different directions according to its size. That we utilize our motion and uh, touch sensors. And once it arrives at the feeding area, our automatic food dispenser will provide food for it according to its weight because we do not want to waste pig food, and a pig has to eat according to its weight in order for it to be healthy and have good meat. We also have a chart and formulas to know how much you should feed a pig according to its weight. It will be in our index slides in case you are interested. And of course, how do we determine the weights of the pigs? With the machine learning cameras. And here is our automatic dispenser. This is the best design that we have come up with after doing a literature review because it is round and pigs can eat around it. To generate revenue, we will charge a one-time fee for installing the system and then charge further for maintenance or spare parts of each component. Our target is medium to large scale pig farms. As the pig market is huge in Cambodia, with 6,000 to 7,000 pigs sold every day on average, we are confident that our business model will be successful and attract investors. Now let us give you a quick breakdown of the numbers we are working with here. Our fixed cost, we charge $1,300. And for our variable cost, we will charge $250 per shelter. So for example, if a farm that has 50 shelters does it by hiring workers, it will cost them $6,000 per year. If they do it our way, it will cost them around twice as much. But that's just the first year. After 2 to 3 years, the traditional cost will be much higher, and not to mention that our system is much more effective and convenient. Our biggest risk is, of course, that no farm is willing to buy our system. But after considering the trade-offs between manual labor and our system, after hearing words of mouth from our marketing strategy, people will surely want our system as it is a win-win situation for us and for them. As for our future plans, we plan to design a small-sized prototype system to let it be tested by users and professionals and use their feedback loop to improve our system even further. And we will go through several of these feedback loops before we launch it commercially. With our system, we aim to revolutionize the pig farming industry in Cambodia and introduce IoT to serve the good use of the Cambodian general population. For more information, please consult our index slides, such as for our financial calculations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Team Potato, for your presentation. So right now, judges, you can strictly ask questions to the team. Okay, sir, you can go.
Okay, thank you, team, for your presentation. That's pretty interesting. And have you done any literature review or have you conduct any study related to pig farming using this kind of technology? Are there any study that shows that with this technology, the pig farming would give a better yield?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Hello.
Yes.
For the real study case, we have one like seeing the real that the specific that say that it will make our like pig healthier, but according to like the like general idea, we can see that if what can I say, general idea, if we eat more and not according to the weight of the animal, it will affect the health. So it's simple like that. But we don't have the proof that it will affect or will be healthier if we don't have the real proof. But it's going to be simple, just thought of the idea.
So to add on with this, for this idea is already implemented in another country, but for the Cambodia, it seems like it is a low quality one to implement the IoT since it too much it too expensive. It's too expensive if we import the equipment and the tool and the software from another country. So for our product is we aim to create our own software. We create our own hardware for let's say we create AI. We create for feeding automatic feeding system by ourselves. So let's say that it is a local product, so we can reduce the cost of this one.
Okay, great. And another question, what is your ideal customer profile for these solutions?
So for the customer, we mostly base on like the farmers who have mostly in medium scale farming and like a large scale farming. So yeah, it's based on those medium and large scale, and mostly the system is that we base on in rural areas since they have more access to like stable electricity and networking. Like we haven't target the remote areas part of the farmers yet, just around the rural, which is yeah kind of have the stable access to internet and electricity. That's our target customer.
Yes, sir, to add on with this, we also have the research that, for example, we have on pig farm, which name is Chon Heng, which located in Gangnam province, that the data show that the farm use 10 men to manage and care the pig. But if so from this point, you can see that if they use our system, they can reduce the production, let's say the labor of the man who care the pig from 10 to only 2 or 3 people.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I have a question, guys. Can you go back to the slide where you show like one side is the pig, one side is the food? Just want to understand a little bit more about your solution of how it works. Yeah, that photo. So what is the yellow pig? Is it already fit or what?
For the yellow pig, it considered as the let's say that the weight is fed. Let's say the fed pig. For the white one, the pigs that don't reach the amount of weight that we consider to shipping yet. So we divide it depend on the weight of the pig. If the pig reach the weight that can shipping or can selling, so we put it in the right side, which you can see the yellow one. Because by doing this, we not going to, let's say, to waste our feed in order to feed the pig. Yes.
Oh, so the pig that is already the weight that can quite, then you can put it on the other side to provide different food, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
how
sir.
does the solution, how do you move the pig? How do you move the pig to the other side without a person like holding got
So yes, so from this we can use only one person to let's say to gather the pitch to our gate, and or for the other one is that you cannot see the feet, let's say the feet on the left side. So when the pig is angry, they will find a way to go to the feeding area.
សូមនិយាយសួរស្ដាប់មកដូចលក្ខណៈថាបើអាភិកហ្នឹងវា standard ហើយធុងរបស់យើងដូចផ្លូវហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងវាមានសមមាត្រជាមួយនៅអាគីឡូកម្ពស់របស់គាត់អីចឹងបើគាត់ដើរចូលទៅរួចបានន័យថាអាហ្នឹងគាត់វែកគាត់ត្រឹមត្រូវចឹងបើគាត់អត់រួចគាត់ចូលតាមខាងវែកមួយជំនាញទៀតចឹង
អូហើយអាហ្នឹងបាន validate អាហ្នឹងគេធ្វើអញ្ចឹងបានមែនអត់ជុំវាដើរទៅតាមអញ្ចឹងហ៎
Yes, Bon.
Oh, okay.
Because we can use our sensor to open the gate for them.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Yeah, since your target customers are pig farmers in the rural areas, so of course their digital literacy is still limited on how to use the app. and how to use the digital products. So do you have any plan to do marketing and also educate on how to use your product, and also, you know, to showcase your benefit as well?
So for the plan, we think that like once the customer like purchase our system, we might have like a training course for them. Like let's say it's a short training course to get them used with the system. So we'll have our support team to help them navigate through the system until they kind of got used to it. So it's like we need to break the stigma of like not in a traditional way, and we want people to start getting into more tech so that the kind of farming industry will revolutionize.
Okay, thank you, Tim. The time is up now. Yes, thank you again for your presentation, and